Hello, I'm back. Miss me? No, probably not. I think I dropped a short video last week for you to watch, but yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Last time I talked to you, I was in Galveston with a bunch of friends. Oh, excuse me. So happy Halloween, trick or treat. This is my costume. I have two other Halloween things, but my costume I wore last week is still in my suitcase, and my other T-shirt, the Halloween one, is in my suitcase, and they're both in Michigan. So I'll get that back this weekend because me and V and Steve sent our large luggage with Troy and Sandy because they drove down, so we didn't have to check a bag on the airplane. So getting our stuff back this weekend. So you missed me? Oh, good, Danny. Glad somebody missed me. I have to apologize right now. I may have to briefly step away once in a while because we got little trick or treaters coming here. We don't get a lot, but no, that's a cat. I'll hear my little screaming uh, pumpkin out there usually when before they knock. But I had a good week, and I have a guest in the basement that was with me last week, so I'll bring her up too.
Hi.
You're
Hello,
back.
hello. I am
I
back.
Yep, we want to be put a lime in it. Group Cruise 2024, and in my own, we had each got our own cup from Amy, so in case we left our drink somewhere, we knew whose cup it was.
Yeah. I've got one somewhere packed in some of my stuff that I haven't unpacked yet. At least I
Oh,
hope. If not, it's in Sharon's car.
I washed mine up and packed it in my carry-on, and then I had my Kick in the Country thermal thing that I had because I could seal it with liquids
All
inside.
right.
I had it in my backpack. It is a cute cup. We each got one, along with our cruise shirts. They're really cute. I'm going to show some pictures in a moment. Just a short snippet of the cruise, and you'll you see our shirts in there. They were really nice. I liked the material, and they weren't too heavy. Actually, maybe I'll play that right now. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I like the shirts that Amy had made. They were not too heavy. They were good for an early fall
Mm-hmm.
or early fall trip.
So put a lime in it group cruise on the front, and then it had Amy's channel on the one sleeve and Helping Hands for Cruising down the other sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out. You might see them in this little clip. It was a lot of fun. There's several pictures of that the shirts in there.
Mm-hmm.
If I can make it Friday night to Sean's live, I'll wear my shirt then. And you can see it. But
I'll find mine.
it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got lots more to talk about, but I want to save that most of it for next week.
Yeah. We'll save most of the talk for next week. We're going to put a lot of it on Sean's Friday night.
Check out Down Under Cruisers. Roxy will be there on Friday night. I've done an interview with Roxanne. That'll be possibly up on their channel as well. I also have it uploaded to release on mine, but I'll wait till they release it first.
Mm-hmm. I can say that it was fabulous.
It was fabulous. We had a good time. And 5 of us went down for a few days ahead of time and spent time checking out Galveston and acclimatizing to the weather. And
Mm-hmm.
hello, Anthony on the move.
Here you go. Open your fortune.
Trick or treat. Well, my treat is my son. Other than Campbell, at a bad time, my son made dinner, made steak and baked potatoes, so I have that sitting here. But I will have to step away once in a while to give the trick or treater some treats. We only get, I don't know, maybe 15 kids. I have had 5 kids. And Sonic, the police officer, Pikachu, and then 2 other little ones that got scared off by the screaming pumpkin out there. Thanks for stopping by, Anthony. Of course, now somebody's going to message me. Nope, nothing important. Sorry, I should say nothing important. It's a different friend, Troy, just sharing a picture.
Right. We don't get any trick-or-treaters. I might this year, but I doubt it. Most of our neighborhood in the last 10, 15 years have been older people.
I usually early I get a bunch of little ones. And maybe, 7, 8, 9 and under. And then on, closer to 8 o'clock or something, then I'll get a bunch of the older ones. And I don't mind giving candy to the older ones. Oh, there's another trick-or-treater in the basement.
Oh, hi. Whoever it is.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear. Thank goodness.
It's only been 20 minutes that I'm hacking. Oh, I came bearing gifts. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here you go.
Donuts? Those Timbits?
They're Halloweeny tidbits.
Halloweeny Timbits.
I got a bucket full for you people. You just gotta reach. Come on. It goes in the cart.
I'm going to take the screaming thing out of there because the wind's knocking it, blowing it. I hear screaming things and I don't hear kids. Trick or treats. You don't smell my feet.
Hello, beautiful people. I miss you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, beautiful people in chat. Who's all here? Danny's in the house. Oh, Danny, I won't smell your feet, but I'm gonna beep wash your feet. Definitely. No stank here. I'm going to have one glutinous thing. I might regret it, but I'm like, I wanted a donut.
I can pull your battery.
Anthony's here.
Today's my daughter's birthday. And so when she would go trick-or-treating, she'd say, trick or treat, it's my birthday. Give me something good to eat.
She has the best birthday though.
Yeah. Her birthday present will be coming to her house tomorrow.
Ooh. Is
I'll
Steve
order.
behaving?
No.
No,
You heard it. He said,
Anthony on the move saying, "Hi, V."
Why would Steve behave himself
it's so cold. I needed a tea.
when I had such I'll get back to you in a minute.
Processing.
Did we get any cool souvenirs? Yeah, but you'll have to wait till next week to see those because they're all upstairs.
I'm going to tell you the best souvenir I got
The only souvenir I got.
was pinching her cheeks.
Ah,
You've seen that in the video, right? Right near the beginning of the video.
I pinched her cheeks.
mhm.
And the cruise directors. And I pinched Gary's again.
Mhm.
I got a video or a picture of pinching the cruise director's cheeks, but I didn't put it in that little clip because you'll have to wait for more pictures and videos to come out later.
To me, that was the best souvenir ever. I pinched their cheeks.
Yeah.
I got frustrated with my computer yesterday because I was trying to edit a video when it was not cooperating.
Well, for my first cruise, we had, I say, the best cruise director. Oh, he's my only cruise director.
You had the best experience. I swear, if this is the level we've brought Helping Hands for cruising at, I'm just saying, good luck surpassing it. I'm just saying.
We've had 2 awesome cruise instructors in a row.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Our experience, we weren't on the middle cruise, but
You know, I was not going to say who they were, but they said when they go on vacation, they like to stay in their room and watch movies. I said, I go on vacation to get out and have fun. I said, you can sleep when you get home.
I could not keep up with this one. She was just the wild.
oh my goodness.
I'm still trying to recover.
I know they went, sometimes we were all in our own separate little things. We did our own little thing. And then sometimes they wanted to do things with me, but they couldn't find me. I was
could
busy.
not. The only thing is, Carnival, please talk to Elon Musk, please.
What?
We need to upgrade your computer system.
Oh God. That was
There
a
is
bunch
one
of-
thing I will say that I'll say it again tomorrow night is that it's nothing Helping Hands did. It's Carnival. They're not really handicap accessible as they should
They are, but to a limit.
to a limit. Short people cannot reach the drink fountains.
But you have to
Yeah.
think, these ships were made what year?
Yeah, that is an older ship.
That is a very older ship.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they put these things in dry dock, occasionally they should change a few things around. Like
Just a few.
I think,
Lower some
yeah, when
things.
they're in dry dock, they can add the drinks to about 2 inches closer to you to reach them. Just I don't know how much it would cost to put in the countertop up there to bolt the drinks down and slide them up, and yes, they will help you get your drinks if you can't get them. But sometimes they're so busy that they don't see you. You know.
I helped the little boy because he could barely reach. He was on his tippy toes and he was like, said, how about you hold the cup? I push the button or you want to do the button? And he tried to hit the button. He goes, no, I'm going to hold the cup because I'm just that much too short. Like he was like so close. Because I don't want to take away the kid's ability, right? So I let him, and he told me, no, you push the button, I'll hold it.
they had something like the kids drinking or the drinking fountain that was in the airport where they had the fountain part, but then the part that you could fill it a water bottle. That's a lower where people could, like shorter people, vertically challenged people could,
Yes.
even if you had one of those just off to the side somewhere
Mhm.
or on either side of the.
Don't do like the airport. Just have one filling station. You got to walk back all
That was
the way.
crazy. We were down at gate 592, and no, it's exaggerated.
That's how it felt like. Trust me, it felt like that.
You had to
Yeah.
walk by a whole bunch of stuff before you got to our gate. At least
I
there was
said,
a
oh, well,
wash-
thank God we have a few hours to kill. It's going to
there
take
was
me
a washroom and a bar right there, but the only water fountain was back halfway between this end of the airport and that end of the
You
airport.
guys could have asked at the bar for a
I
glass
asked
of
at the
water.
bar. He gave me a look. I said, "Listen, buddy, I'm like, I have a vocal disability. I need to get water. Like, I can't wait this long."
I walked all the way back to the thing and back, just looking to see if there was one in between, but
But yet, the janitors that clean the airport, oh, it's just over there.
Yeah, over there.
I even recorded on my camera, and I'm like, "Okay, zoom in. Am I blind? No, nothing."
oh, I was even looking down side things because was it was when we got to the airport Detroit that morning when we headed down to the other gate, and there was one down around the corner from the bathrooms. It was kind of tucked away, so I even looked to see if one of those were around. Nope.
But all I have to say is I need a t-shirt that says, "This weather ain't Texas. I'd rather hold them." Because my socks are going up, 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 up.
Nope, this ain't Texas. It was nice for a couple days around here. It was in the early 70s, but not today. It's been cloudy.
Yesterday and today is a different country altogether.
Yeah, something else happened since I come back is you know how you get these people on Facebook wanting to be your friends? Well, I had 3 guys wanting to be my friends. They're all from Houston, Texas.
Yay! We're down the cruise.
I don't know. I don't know
Hold
that.
on, Troy.
You did say you were single and mingle and ready to mingle or whatever, so I'm just saying. You
I don't
put it
know.
out there. You put it out there.
We
I
did
don't know if they're
survive
from
the
the
cruise.
cruise or not. I didn't say.
Troy, it was not the same without my 1:30 in the morning tete-a-tete conversation.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
We had a fun meetup. We got to meet. Well, some of us got to meet Mike from Adventures of Traveling Mike
Yeah.
on the
I met Mike.
Friday.
After what, 4 years? 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
Yep. Got to meet Mike, and then that was a Saturday night. Sunday night, the night before the cruise, we had a small meetup, and we got to meet Jeremy from Cruising is Fun Anytime. Cruising is Fun Anytime, or Jeremy and Cheryl's Adventures.
Or,
Hey, there's another fellow cruiser in the chat.
oh! Hola, Troy!
Okay, I got 2/3 of the trifecta.
Wait a minute. Blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. It's like the same Beetlejuice, he'll just pop up.
Hope to see you soon, Camp Maintenance Guy.
Mm-hmm.
But we had wonderful weather. But if you looked at last night's weather in Houston, it was bad. The waves were really bad at the port yesterday.
Oh, Sandy was showing the port camera.
Camera thing. I was so disappointed that I didn't get to do the sunrise with Roxy, but the AKA downgraded Nadine and Oscar really had my stomach like churning. I was like, And usually I'm okay on a ship. I'm usually okay. So
Yes, Danny, that was adorable.
I didn't say it was just so busy today. I don't even know where I put my phone. That's pretty bad.
It was a picture of her Big Bro's dog dressed up as a ghost.
I'm not going to tell you how many missed messages today, okay?
Drove home to 28 degrees the next morning. Yes, you guys, they drove all the way home from Galveston.
I don't know how they did that.
Oh, you crazy boy.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
But I get why
But-
you did it.
But still, they beat us home. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
We were the last ones to get home.
We were officially the late
We last seen them in a Buc-ee's parking lot in Texas City.
And poof,
And they still beat us home. And we were flying.
We were flying.
I had to stop at what's that Flying J because I needed some smoothies because I was like, I can drive.
Oh, yeah, we were both so tired.
I was just like
I was zonked. There was no way I was
jet
driving
lagged
anymore.
and tired on top. I was like, I'm done.
An hour time change, jet lag. That jet lag. 2 days afterwards, I'm like, I can't get my eyes up. I'm sitting down and doing.
That's me today. Did you get this, my Roxanne?
Oh, Roxanne?
A little bit of wobbliness. Yeah.
I got zero.
She also got a bit of cruise crud.
Yeah, I got the cruise crud.
Yeah. Well, it's your first cruise, so wow. Check it out. No, this was our second cruise. MSC, I would like to try the MSC.
Well, I don't know about that.
I would like to try also Disney, but again, if Daisy Duck is not there, I'm not interested. Because everybody wants Minnie. I'm like, I'm not Minnie. I want Daisy. She's got kiddos. She's got those little quacker ducks.
Yes.
Mm. Warm tea. I'm starting.
Nope. Not at this time.
It's so hot. I had to put 1, 2, 3 sleeves. I was like, can I have 2 more? Because it's really hot.
Yeah, we were on the Carnival Breeze.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the next cruise I do has to be on the Carnival too, because like I need 12 more days to get up to gold.
You need 12 days?
12 or 13.
12.
So I have a question. If we book like a
12-day cruise?
14-day cruise, do we obviously get our gold card, or do they give us blue and then on the day they switch it over?
If it's
I
back
need
to
to
back,
ask the
if
experts.
it's a back to back, I think they might not get it till the second leg.
You could do a transatlantic for 14
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Felipe's going to be on I don't know how many day cruise, going over to Europe.
Go to
That's a transatlantic, yeah.
Yeah. I want to go back and I want to find that one. See
Sure,
what
You
it
think
is.
his girlfriend's gonna approve?
she likes Felipe. She wants to cruise with Felipe again.
Well, you have not met Cookie. Cookie was a wild partier too, so he was a wild child, I tell you. Anthony, have you been on the MSC? Which cruises have you been on? This girl's got to know. We know that Danny D has been on a cruise. Was it the Disney cruise, Danny?
Yeah, I think Danny was on Disney.
That's what I'd like to try. Oh, I did get to see the carnival elephant. And he gave me a high five, and I asked if I could pinch his cheeks. And he said this.
No. He said no, and you did it anyways.
I was like,
Unfortunately, there's no proof because you can't take pictures of them. Only the Carnival people.
yeah, I couldn't take pictures, because I'd have to pay carnival for that.
Well, there's
But I had viewing witnesses. I only wish it was longer. Every time I say this,
Yeah, I wish it was longer.
So Steve and I have to make a extra bigger fund next time so we can do an extra longer trip. But did you know that I was moved to a room that had the third bed? Just
Not a third person, just a third bed.
Yeah, stories later of why and all that.
well, if it's a transatlantic cruise, I could have put a lot of stuff up there.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to get in my state. Go down.
Oh, we never got to do the room tours or whatever.
Didn't do the room tours, didn't do all, didn't do anything.
Oh, Michael, I got to see my cute little lights this time.
Yep. I
Because
got to see Roxy's room. but I don't know what happened to my video of Roxy's room.
Oh,
I thought if I didn't push the button or I accidentally deleted it, I can't find it.
Oh, Scheißen.
It's
Or
not
did
like-
you upload it to somewhere?
I've got mine, but I hadn't put any out yet.
Well, I was waiting for you the last night there. I just kind of did a little scan around the room, and either I didn't hit record again, or I don't know.
Babe, can I have the formaggio from yesterday?
If you lay on my leg, you're gonna.
Yeah, I had a big enough room that you could put your if you were in a handicap cart or whatever they call it, scooter. I had plenty of room. You could have put that in there and still had room.
Nice.
Next to the king size bed and was kind of on an angle, so there's lots of room around front and outside, either side.
This salad is huge today. Yesterday was a bit.
With a view out the back of the ship.
You were looking at the aft?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a good video of the aft. I didn't get up to the. I ran out of time.
I know.
I didn't go. I didn't even go up the past the Lido deck. I didn't even go up.
You didn't go up?
I got to deck 14.
I did.
I couldn't get up. I couldn't get to the Serenity. They had the stairways blocked on either side.
Well, it was a good thing because when I was on the Serenity, it was so loud. My ears were ringing.
It
So
wasn't very serenitative.
it was not Serenity. It was more like
And I didn't get a
Concert.
closer picture of the whale tail, which I usually do. Didn't get a chance to find the ship's coin because that was up there too.
well, we forgot to look for the coin. I knew there was something we had to look when we were
There's just-
there.
So many things. I was like, oh, I wanted to do this. Oh, I usually do that. Well, I usually one other cruise, but
Yeah.
to consistently compare to.
But Michael Ann, we technically kept our tradition that one night we go watch some music or of sorts. This time was a live band versus the what was the thing? The silent music or whatever. it
No,
was.
we didn't do a silent disco or silent
No,
party this
no.
time.
Yeah, they didn't have it this time. I don't think.
I went to all the playlist productions. They were awesome.
Phenomenal. Like
Oh my God, that lady that did the Whitney Houston.
even
Holy
Steve is like-
moly!
Steve's like,
Yeah, I had what do you call it? Choke hairs. No, what do you call it? Shivers.
you've been on
Face.
15 Carnival, 3 Royals, and 2 now. NCLs, but no Virgin. And no Disney. I'd like to go on Virgin and Disney.
They're expensive.
I see Virgin's going to start going to Alaska next year.
That's what I said.
Mhm.
I can't remember what the.
Virgin's not cheap, from what I understand.
Yeah, but it's not children either, right?
It's not cheap to be on a Virgin.
Was it 18 up or 19 up?
That didn't come out right.
I was going to say that, but
That's what she said.
Yes, shoot. I didn't mean it in the way that you young ladies are thinking it.
well, there was three travelers with us that lost their virginity, cruise virginity this week.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I figured out what that picture was. It meant I lost my virginity.
and thank you for our platinum aunties and uncles and godmothers and whatever.
Yes.
Because without them, I would still be in the customer service line.
It was convenient having friends that were platinum.
Yeah.
I had a mate that was platinum.
And the people I met, for some reason, everybody I met, a lot of them were platinum. Like my friend Bird. I was like, she's like, I'm in the platinum line. She's like, you're platinum? I was like, no, Uncle Gary is.
You had
The-
to know Uncle Gary.
The lady
Oh.
that drew me one door down from me was named Roxanne, and she was a cruise A travel agent.
Yeah. Danny D. Let's do this interview with Steve. Steve,
What?
look at me for a second.
No.
Very important.
What?
Did you get any Pop Rocks? Go show Danny D your face. Okay. Can I show her the picture? So then you. No,
If I were to say what I'm thinking right now, the
No.
whole sentence would be bleeped.
we were crying. Well, I was, anyways, because it was so funny.
I'm glad my suffering was so funny for you ladies.
Oh, let's go back.
Yes, and Tammy.
Well, Steve, I had Pop Rocks for you, but I forgot to give them to you, so I ate them.
Oh, thank you. You can eat those for me. I will not be upset in any way, shape, or form.
I
Really?
ate Pop Rocks for you.
These do not even taste like Pop Rocks. They're more like a creamy
Okay.
orange creamsicle.
Oh,
Okay. This is his face when I decided to take a picture because he knew I was going to take a picture because I was laughing too hard. He does not look impressed. Okay. Let me show you Amy's face when she gave it to him. She was all proud. Look at all those Pop Rocks.
Oh, that's sweet and
They
innocent.
had enough Pop Rocks there to make a Pop Rocks bomb, for God's sakes.
We could have made a 3-layered cake. No problem.
We had to add to your costume.
Jeez Louise.
Well, we did add to the costume.
See?
If you can see on the bottom, this is only some of the collection. Just some.
Yeah,
you got pictures of us up on the stage, didn't you?
Yes.
At some point, when you get a chance, can you send me that? Because I don't have any pictures of, other than me, Troy, and Sandy, and our M&Ms. M&Ms.
M&Ms. I decided to give Steve my beautiful wig to make him pop out because he was wearing Pop Rocks. He had to pop a bit, right? And then I stayed and videotaped, and at the first I was like, too many buttons, too many, and then he's already gone. I was like, yeah. I'm trying to get all the buttons here. And needless to say, I missed some of it, but I got the other.
I got lots of pictures of the other people in the costumes,
But we missed the boys in their sexy shirts.
yeah, we didn't get that either. And either of the shirts.
I know. So last time I was on the Helping Hands for Cruising, it was all about the budgie smugglers. This year was all about the sexy and the manly t-shirt. Because they had two. The sexy and the manly t-shirt. And Troy got plenty of compliments on his manly t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. He wore his, yeah, that one, yeah.
And I told Gary he should wear his sexy shirt for his surgery.
I do have a picture of Gary with that on at the meetup, and a
At the
video of him with the crew shirt on underneath it going.
Yeah.
He was flashing.
Yes, he had
Yeah.
the duct tape.
The manly shirt, about the duct tape.
But I'm ready for the next cruise when we're going.
Troy, did you wear your manly shirt for swimming when you're in Cozumel?
Oh, that was
Cozumel. Sorry, Cozumel. Cozumel.
that was wonderful.
Stan is here. Stan, you missed us. You were in Texas.
We were in Texas for
Quite a
4
bit.
or 5 days before.
I became a Texan because I've officially pinched a 1-year-old, a 10-year-old, 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, and a 50 and a 60-year-old. So I'm like,
I swear half that cruise felt like there were Texans.
there was more than half of the people that were from Texas. But I went to the flag event, and Roxy, do you remember how many flags there was? Was it 77, 87 countries on that ship?
70 something, as I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Troy, do not throw at point blank range. That's all I'm going to suggest, okay? And don't pre-lick the packages because then they'll be like, go ahead. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word. COVID. She's going to start spelling, you know?
What is that
Yeah.
spell?
I saw my first jellyfish. I'm officially an ocean connoisseur. A pelican, a jellyfish,
And I fell into the ocean.
a crocodile.
That's
or
what I'm.
alligator.
That's what I'm doing. I step aside here because I'm gonna throw candy at the kids.
I thought you just walked into the ocean. I didn't see you fall down in the ocean.
It took so much energy to get down there without falling that by the time I got there, I'm like, oh, the heck with this nonsense.
I'm
And
just staying.
I'm just going to drop right here. That's what I did.
Speaking of falling, I fell, couldn't get up, and everybody's trying, being all of them anyway. This good-looking guy, big muscles, comes down and puts his arms around me. First he said, "Can I put my arms around you and pull you up? I'm trained at it." I said, "Okay, I don't care." One sleep and I'm up.
That's because the sand was just.
The sand was just going further and further down because they had erosion there from the storms this year. And so to get down to the beach, it wasn't straight or a little bitty slope. It was like straightening down.
Yeah.
And so it was eroding. It was eroding away. And so
like-
they hadn't fixed the beach yet.
It was like
Amy almost fell with you.
Yeah.
Like Amy was like, "What?" And then there goes Roxy. I was like, "They're all falling."
We're all like turtles stuck in the sand.
And they thought I was funny because I was just backing up
Mm-hmm.
instead of going forward because I didn't want to tip over.
Roxy was the lucky one because that guy was hot.
He was sizzling.
And I laugh because that other lady you're talking to from Texas, she drops down too.
She's like, "Me too."
We should,
That was Maria from Texas. She's hilarious.
we should just all just drop down.
That's why you fell.
We were supposed to exchange emails. She's like, "Oh my God, you are me when I was 10 years younger." I was like, "Yep, that's me." She goes, "Don't change." I was like, "You neither."
Yeah, but he was good looking, but you looked at his hand, he had a wedding ring on. So
Yeah, his wife was up on the beach there.
On the-
She was super nice.
Next,
with him.
you know, it's all the garbage.
yeah.
But the wife knows. My husband is a savior of people. She just knew him.
Yeah,
believe you were-
I don't know if that's what if he was an EMT or anything like that, but
That's what I wondered because he
I
just
wondered.
came naturally to him.
He
Yeah.
wasn't a big guy though. Like I'd say maybe 5'10", but he maybe he felt like my youngest there.
right.
About 5'10", 5'11", and 150, 60.
Yeah, I just couldn't get my footing from the sand to get up.
Yeah, because the sand was just.
Uh-huh.
I got up, but I was like, I backed up. I was like, beep, beep. They were just laughing. The Canadians just backing up.
Excuse me. I'm
I
not
got up.
safe right now.
I told Roxanne, you back up. It's easier. Then you just land on your butt versus your face and your hands, and then you hurt your hands.
Yeah.
I am busy at the moment.
But because of the hurricanes that had just passed, they lost, was it 4 or 10 umbrella tables? Something like that.
They lost 3 or 4, but
Four.
not Nachi. What's the big one? Mr. Sancho's had lost 30
Yeah.
down the beach further.
So we had plenty of options to sit on the beach.
Yeah, it was just like the 3-foot drop going down to the next section of the beach, which is
Yeah. Yeah.
I had
the lady,
fun. Thanks, Sandra, to find that place. It was really fun.
yeah, the lady said they hadn't got around to filling in the sand again to make the beach level. So,
Doesn't matter. It was so much fun.
it was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. I didn't get my massage, though. That was the only thing.
I didn't either because Gary did not tell us we needed to sign up when we first got there.
I know, he didn't tell me neither. I was like,
Oh well.
next time.
Mm-hmm.
Take a different ship to that place.
We'll have to go to Galveston again, but I need to do another Miami one first.
Can we book the Airbnb with the electric car plug that I wanted to have the pool and the hot tub?
Yeah.
I think that was a better bet. And we just have to walk to the grocery store. That's it. It was done.
Can't wait to watch Roxanne on Sean's stream tomorrow night.
I had my first Starbucks in the U.S.
I gotta find out. I gotta find out what the schedule is for tomorrow night, so whether we can make it onto Sean's or not.
I don't even know where I'm going to be at.
I'm going to be at work.
I don't know if I'll be driving or not.
'Cause I don't know I said I don't know my schedule for tomorrow night. What's going on when? So
Worst comes to worst, we can't stream into a certain section, but
get this far, do it, and then go across.
oh, Steve did rub my back on the first morning because of that rocking in the morning. But I had difficulty adjusting to the time change as well. Because I'm like, we're 7 o'clock. No, we're not. We're like 5. What? 6? What?
Mm-hmm.
One morning I got up. I was like, okay, I have 45 minutes for the sunrise. I go outside. I had already risen 32 minutes before. I was like, time change. I'm like, can't get rid of it. I'm like, but I forgot we're closer to the equator. I was
Right.
like, Canada, we have plenty of time. What are you talking about? Mr. Paul's in the house. Paul, you were missed. You should have sang at our meetup. Our meetup was fun. Let me show you a picture. I even took a picture with the server because the server was even phenomenally nice.
Was that Teresa, or was it the guy?
No, the Tyler.
Tyler? Yeah.
He looks like my son. I adopted him. He's officially my Texan son.
Hey,
I'm not being
Frank
child-
Ellison, go down to the Way West Grill and Pizzeria down at Jamaica Beach. Awesome food.
Oh my god.
Can we Uber fly?
Yeah. Can we flash freeze a pizza and ship it over to Canada?
All their pizzas are gluten free, cauliflower crust, and you wouldn't even know it. There's like a thin crust pizza. Amazing.
They have regular pizza, but we chose.
I tried to order Uber tonight, and it said it was too far away. I said, wait a minute. The restaurant's not 5 minutes from my house. So I looked again. It was Houston, Texas.
Oh,
My phone was still on Houston time.
Roxy, I have to tell you, this ain't Texas.
No.
All week I've been singing that song.
I have a short that I made with that in there, but I haven't released that yet. I haven't released any shorts. I don't think. Maybe one.
I haven't released any except what I put out while I was gone. So that will come.
I can tell you that the day I was packing, ready to go to the U.S., I called the radio station. I said, can you play me some packing, Caribbean, hot weather, because it's cold today here? He goes, I got you, girl. He goes, where are you going? He said, oh, the U.S., and then we're going to Mexico. He goes, I got you. So he played 3 or 4 songs, but the first one was Party in the USA. And when I got to the States, everywhere we went, that song was always playing, always. And then we got back to Detroit, whatever, get to the Canada. I just had to open finally the radio. What's the song that's playing when I get to Canada? Party in the USA. I was like, oh my God. I said I partied in the USA. I love the fire ants. Not in Galveston. I don't like those.
Yeah, they gave you a little kiss on the foot, didn't they?
They decided to try to eat Canadian bacon steak.
You can keep some of your Texas bugs, like fire ants, bees,
Don't say the other words, please. Don't say it.
and the beetles that were about that long.
No. We
Yeah.
saw praying mantis,
And lizard.
cranes.
A lizard.
There's a fruit fly here. Did I get it?
We were sitting down when we came back from meetup. No,
Yeah. No,
No.
before that. Was
I,
it before?
I went out for dinner. No,
Yeah.
no, it was after Amy was there. So
It was before we met Mike.
yeah, we were sitting on the furniture down below, and it's like, oh, this little green lizard goes. Maybe go to go upstairs. The praying mantis is on the.
He wasn't small neither. I thought he would be little. Oh no! Michael, click the other message. Trouble's here! Robbie Trouble!
We won't.
I already said to Danny, I'm going to wash her feet. It's called a hose. Well, here you go.
You're gonna show up here in a costume.
I got some French Timbits.
I think the oldest I've had an older trick or treater, but it was my neighbor on that side, dressed up as a devil.
Oh,
I think she's 12, 11, 12, 13 in there.
my
I had the
nephew
guy
was
here, and I had the little girl over there.
my nephew was 13. He goes, they think he's older because he's taller and bigger than me. I'm like, he's just a 13-year-old boy. Like, hasn't hit puberty yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting on my daughter to send me pictures. I told her when they go trick or treating to send me pictures. By now they should have been out trick or treating. I haven't got anything.
Well, they're sorting out candy right now.
Well, I got the 6 or 7-year-old that's over in this corner, and then the 11, 12, 13-year-old there, and the little girl over here that's 4 or 5. And then there's 2 other kids, but I don't know whether they went to their dads or what.
Right?
Oh, can we tell Robbie?
Sorry, Max, I don't have anything for you either.
Rob, do I need to call the whoop whoop YouTube police?
Oh, you know, our waitress, Helen,
Mm-hmm.
she sent me a message today saying Happy Halloween.
Aww. That
She
mom and
accepted
pop
my-
shop.
She accepted my Facebook, and Felipe accepted my Facebook today.
Oh, I haven't got Felipe's. I don't think I have his.
There's 2 different ones. The official one is one you can just follow, and then his other one. I clicked on the wrong one, but he accepted my other one. It's like, okay, well, I'm leaving it there then. We had amazing servers again.
Oh,
I don't think there was ever a time that we would have got a bad server, to be honest.
even at La Cucina. Vanessa with the double N, double S was bellissima.
So I think we ended up coming in the back door to La Cucina because like sitting there. Nobody saw us. Okay, we'll go sit over down here. Then waited, and eventually a guy gave us the menu things. Like, oh, did we come the wrong way?
Was he a tall
Yeah.
gentleman
Yeah.
of
Came
color
over.
from Zimbabwe?
I don't remember.
If he was, that was our server. One of our server, John. He was super nice. Super nice. She usually want to take a picture of my name tag. I said, Vanessa with a double N and a double S. I will not forget you. You're from Jamaica, girlfriend. She was like, okay.
Just like was it Roro that did the bingo from Jamaica?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I only sat in for one session, so I didn't play.
And the blonde lady that was selling the tickets to bingo and stuff, she was from Malta. And that country is the size of my current city.
Yeah, it's not very big at all.
And Steve knows somebody from there. So I was telling her, I said, I didn't know you were from there. I said, my husband and I learned about that country due to somebody he works with. I'm like, I said to her, I said, I don't know why you're here. I'd be over there.
Well, it's surrounded by the Mediterranean. So
James,
always,
wish you were with us.
so there's always fresh seafood.
But I
Hi,
promise
James.
I enjoyed everything I did.
Mhm.
And I had ducks in like an Easter egg. Can I grab that?
Right.
So instead of hiding him, because I only hid 2, I would give my ducks to the person and their faces, I swear, from being miserable to and then I'd be like, but it's from Canada, you have to hatch it. And I said, I don't know if it's a 1 yolk or 2 yolk or a 3 yolk. And they'd be like, oh man, we gotta hatch this thing. So I had a little duck and a medium duck and a sticker. So technically there's 3 little ducks.
Care to explain that one, Max or Rob? They go into bush?
Oh, Detroit. Or Houston.
In Houston. Yeah, we went into bush.
Yeah, we did went to the bush.
Huh?
She went hobby, we went
Oh,
bush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go into the bush? Into bush.
IAH.
Yeah.
yes,
I
I get it now.
I was
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, in airport. Yes, we went into bush. In other words, IAH.
Right.
But I have to say thank you to Gary because he did a nice speech, you know, from the beginnings of Helping Answer Cruising to where we were at. And we thought, and James, your name was often spoken by Michael Ann and I because we are on the board of Helping Hands. And we're like, we've already had amazing recipients. And, you know, I hope that they still feel like they found their cruising family. And I know, James, you and the captain, I'm going to do that because I got a captain hat. So I don't know if now I'm the official captain.
I don't know. Amy found a captain on the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we were saying, like, it was really nice that we got, you know, a bunch of people got together to do this. And I hope that, you know, it gives them good memories and, you know, that they know that, you know, there's always a possibility for more in life, you know. So,
Pretty sure Roxy's got some new memories.
oh, yeah.
Nuts.
And I swear James was with us because I was thinking of you and you said, there was a guy named James. And I said, when I was thinking of you, that guy came to talk to me too for something. And I was like, I bet you that's the James. Woo! Ooh.
Yeah.
That's for James saying, thanks for thinking of my Roxy.
Yeah.
I'm a
One
believer. So,
of the times I was dancing and somebody come by, one of the workers, if they're passing through, they'll stop and dance with you.
mhm.
His name was James. And I said, well, my James is here. And just in
Yeah.
another form.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I'm here.
Yeah. Because he just stopped for a couple of seconds and kept going. Never
Yeah.
saw him again. So it was fun. Memories, being on the elevator, you got ducks in your hand, you're going to hide them. And this lady goes, oh, I like your duck. I said, I'm going to hide it. She said, well, you can hide it right here. And she put her hand out. She got my duck.
I
My
had one,
funny. Oh, go ahead.
no, I had one sitting beside me eating breakfast because I was going to hide it afterwards. And this little girl, probably 11, 12, went by me. It's like, hey, I like your duck. So like, here, save me hiding it.
Well, I don't see how these people, some of them found
Oh, yeah.
lots of ducks.
I had a lady, she was up to 27.
Yeah, I was
Long
going to say
as
there
they
was
come
one that had
back
over
with-
20.
And her friend goes, I can't find one. I said, what can't you find? She goes, I can't find a duck. I said, what can't you find? A duck. I said, what can't you find? I said, by the way, Beetlejuice is in the movies. You got to say it 3 times. I can't find a duck. I said, oh, look at what I have here. And she goes, oh, she was so excited because it was her first duck. She was so excited.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Germany trip again?
Yep. Some of the ducks were hidden so up high that I don't look up high. You know, I didn't realize. Yeah.
I was scared of leaving because I had little ones, and I had to say, it's not a candy. It's not a. Don't put it in your mouth because I'm not responsible for your dental bill or your choking hazards, you know.
I had some here, but I did have a couple that I put up on top of the Ovation Theater sign.
Maxie, you're playing something. There you go. But it was so cute. There's these little kids that were coming out. I think it was some presentation that we were at the Ovation. And they were walking. I said to the mom and dad, excuse me, can I give them something? I said, I'm not giving it without your approval. And I said, she looked at me and I kind of mouthed duck without saying duck. And she goes, oh yeah. I was like, I just want to make sure. So I gave it to them. I said, there's something small in there, but it's not to eat. And you don't put it in your mouth. That's the only way I can give it to you. And they're like, well, listen. And they opened it. The little boy came running back. I want to say thank you. I was like, oh my God. He was like the cutest little boy ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, why hide them when I could just spread joy? And that was what I did. I just spread the joy. I still have quite a few ducks, though. One day, it was elegant night. So every lady that had a green dress that was like, because I had a green dress, every single person that was a lady that had something green on, all got a duck. And one of the ladies thought I was working at the carnival. It was hilarious. I was like, it's the best compliment you could ever give me.
A lot of people thought you were working at the.
Because of my microphone, and I'm so passionate. You know, I'm like. So I was like, they thought I worked at Carnival.
If you applied to Carnival, I think they'd give you a job.
I probably would.
The fact that you know French, they'd be like, oh, for anybody that has French, or they have a problem with a person that's in French, they know to call you.
Not just that, but I was really nice to everybody who asked for help. Somebody stopped me because I was walking, trying to go meet Steve, and they're like, excuse me, can I ask you a question? I was like, sure. How to get to the R&B party? I'm like, well, take out your phone, put it on the Carnival app. She goes, oh, that's why we're asking you. I said, do you think I work here? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm a cruiser just like you. I just have a vocal disability with my microphone. And the guy goes, I'm so sorry. I said, nah, it's okay. I said, not sure where it is, but yes. But you know what? When we were on the horizon, it was not the same Santa.
Santa gets around.
Mm-hmm.
And his helpers.
I always say where I work, I said, I'm an elf. And I said, I told you I was an elf. Look, I met Santa again. And they're like, oh, she did meet Santa. So I said to Steve, if we ever book another cruise and there's no Santa, I'm asking for my money back. I'm sorry. It's like it's standard now. If I don't see a Santa, I'm like, why am I traveling? Sorry, not obsessed with Christmas whatsoever here.
Not at all.
Well, you see a lot of Santas because of the Halloween parties and things. So,
but the Santa was actually dressed in a Halloween costume. He dyed his beard, and Mrs. Claus as well dyed her hair.
yeah. And he did say he really played Santa Claus, but he didn't say where he was from.
No,
So
he didn't say.
Now, Santa, when we went to on the horizon, was from Texas.
Yeah.
He flew in with Amy and Gary.
right.
I told him that 2 years ago on the carnival, I was giving away Saks underwear, and one of my friends got the one that had the Santa because he doesn't believe in anything. I'm just saying, if Santa is there, that's the only the reason I'm going to book a cruise now. If Santa is 100% guaranteed, yeah. I don't sit on Santa. I'm an elf. I don't need to. I get my instructions on what to do all year from Santa. He told me to go have some fun, and I did.
By fortune cookie, participating in sports may lead to a lucrative career. Is cruising a sport?
Is playing casino a sport?
Yeah.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah. Oh, I got a good deal on a cruise for up to $500 cash and $300 cruise per. I guess that's per night. I don't know, but I can't get into it. It won't open, so I don't know why. But I did see it the other day, and it was based on how many days, depending on how much money you got. And I said, still, I want to check into it, but it won't open.
I just had a ball. I get to pick up my Halloween accessories this weekend. I know I didn't think this thread packed, and I just sent it. I shipped it to Michigan, and I was like, this morning, I'm like, oh, I didn't think this through.
Mine's in yonder, but no one's knocked on the door, so I'm not gonna go get my hat and put it on. So no one showed up. I knew most of the hours. We have a couple of big churches that have parties, and they have free food, and you know when you're gonna get a free dinner plus all the candy you can get. What was that taken?
At the airport with our cute shirts.
That was
Amy did a phenomenal job on these shirts. Everybody was asking about the shirt.
That must have been on the cruise ship before we got on.
Steve looks so tired. He's like, I'm just done. Get me on the cruise.
Well,
I'm so done. Get me on the cruise.
I was on the cruise there, wasn't
Well, we were on the ship waiting to get in more. I was so excited. The lady in back of me, I think she was a fugitive most wanted. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. We were all waiting.
Not right now yet.
Get us on the ship. You know, these people, we were not the VIP people. So these are the platinum girls.
I know we got off the ship on my level, which I was on the second floor. So Gary said, we're just going to get off here because we're already here.
Where's Gary?
So I missed seeing Felipe. But if you were on the ship and and you saw Felipe, he said to holler, woohoo!
Woo woo!
Woo-hoo.
Because I was going off the ship and there was two doors and he was facing the other way. Because Amy and I were going down to the third to meet up with me and Steve in the Ovation Theater on deck 3. And somehow we got directed into this line. Next thing we know, we're headed off the ship. And I come along almost to the door to look over at Felipe's. Everybody's facing the other way. And I just went up behind him and went, woo woo! See him turn around like
Yeah. And did you go,
I didn't do it too loud when he did the 3, 2, 1 when he was doing his announcement over the speaker because Amy was still sleeping. I opened the door to hear the announcement and then when he did the 3, 2, 1, I went, eh. If you're there, you knew.
Yeah, if you were there, you knew. Yeah.
Yep.
But I have to say, he was a bit chatty in the morning for his things. I was like, come on, buddy.
When we were leaving, I asked Gary, I said, did you do the eh? And Sharon turned around and said, what are y'all talking about? Gary said, you shouldn't have been in the casino.
Even I heard about it, and I was not in the casino. Even I heard about it.
Yeah.
You
The
had to be
Love
at
and
this.
Marriage show was fantastic.
It was hilarious. Unfortunately, I ran out of space on my camera on my phone, so I got the questions and I got the one couple answering. But oh well, it was funny.
Yeah. Can I just tell the people how I asked a question and I didn't know that Roxy was the answer to my question? Can I tell that story?
Yeah.
So there was a Q&A with Felipe, the cruise director. And Michael and Amy and I, we were like, we're participating as much as we can. So we're all three of us sitting in the front row. He's like, have any questions? I'm going to take questions now. So, Amy, later on Amy, later on Michael and so I said, it's a 2-part question. What's the weirdest thing you were asked to do for one of the cruisers? So he goes, a foot massage. And I'm like, a foot massage? He goes, well, which cruise? I said, your choice. He goes, well, that and on another cruise, somebody was trying to introduce me to their daughter so I could date their daughter, like, constantly. So he was like, I was trying to always avoid these people because I was like, I don't need to meet another. I'm here to work. I'm not here to meet people, right? For dating,
Well,
right?
yeah, he is there to meet people.
Well, he's not there to date.
Yes,
He's just.
Yeah.
Then my
Easiest
second
job
part
in the
was,
world.
how do I get my husband to get a VIP to the water room? Because Steve is always asking about this water. He goes, it was this morning. I said, well, you didn't say that on the announcements this morning. He's like, as an. And then later on, I find out, do you know who the person is who asked for a foot massage from Felipe? This lady. I had no clue. So I had to go talk to Felipe and say, sorry, Felipe, I had no clue. It was our wild child here that asked for a foot massage. She goes, oh, yeah, she did. And then that night, you know what she says? The correction. It wasn't a foot massage. It was the back rub and a foot massage. And I was like, Miss Roxy.
What I wanted, and I didn't say it right, was he said, anything you need, because he knew my husband had passed away, and he would see if he could get it for me. What I really wanted was a spa treatment. So, a massage and a spa treatment, but I didn't get it.
Uh-huh.
Sure. That's what her story is now.
That's what. And I realize now that I probably said it wrong, but
They don't get anymore.
It was hilarious. I was like, Roxy, you made me look like the fool, but it's even funnier now, Anything for Miss Roxy, anything. It was so much.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, you can stop staring at my steak. Don't look so innocent. That was me.
Why did he try touching your steak?
I said I'd give him a little bit of thought when I'm done, but he's staring at my steak.
Yeah.
Like, are you done yet?
No, I'm not done yet.
It's like me. Can you hear me yet? Hold on.
I was going to make myself a taco bowl, and then Trevor walks in the room about an hour before my live and goes, have you had supper yet? I said, no. Want some steak? Sure.
Steak tacos.
That was sirloin steak about that big and baked potato. I got the baked potato before my life, but didn't get to the steak, so I've had little nibbles, and Callie's going, you done yet?
I'm waiting. I'm here. Are you done yet? I'm here.
You're going to eat all that?
Yep, the food on the cruise was 99%.
The food's always really good.
My bread was not warm when I requested it, but that's the only thing.
I got it warm once, but it was still not warm enough to melt the butter.
Now,
Yeah, it was 99% because the last night he didn't serve me any bread because I was there like 5 minutes after everybody else, running behind trying to get ready. And I said, oh, well, I don't really need the bread anyway, but.
I asked for my cheese plate twice. to be brought as an appetizer so I could eat it with my bread. First time it didn't gain. The second time came after my dessert. I'm like, I requested it before. So I was like, I don't want it now. I'm like,
The taco bowl was great, thank you. That's what I've had since I got home. I had taco bowl Sunday night, Monday night.
The most favorite part of my cruise,
Wednesday night.
what was?
I don't know. We have to wait till tomorrow night and find out.
Gotta keep
Yeah.
some secrets.
I won't tell you. Who was on the Jumbotron? That I won't tell you.
Somebody was on the Jumbotron?
Somebody's on the Jumbotron.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you're up front dancing,
Not just that. We were not dancing. Some people were just recording. And they were on the Jumbotron just for recording.
One of our cruises said that they had never done so much on a cruise till I was there. I said, I don't go on a cruise to sit on my butt.
Oh, no.
I don't go on vacation to sit on my butt, is what I said.
Me neither.
Nope.
So I said, I need a vacation for my vacation now.
us, me, also, I need a vacation for a vacation. It took me 3 days to recover from out of the jet lag, the time difference, whatever. But it's like I didn't feel bad, so I didn't catch anything. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. But
Hey, Sean.
yeah, Roxy, don't give away the secret yet.
One thing
retired
there was
back
a 5-day cruise. You were on there. You left on Monday. We came back on what, Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Saturday. So you do count 6 days, but it's actually a 5-day cruise. So
We were back in port before dawn, before sunrise, because
You,
I
yeah.
got up to go to the bathroom and I looked because we had a balcony cabin and I looked out the door and it's like I can see the lights of the city right there. And I looked out and it's like
we were all saying thank you, Lord, for us not being on the other ship that had docked. Well, they were there a couple hours before we were.
Yeah.
I think
oh, the brilliance of the seas and
Yeah.
they had a breakdown. They had a breakdown in their ship, and they had to wait till the engineers that were on board fixed it. Yes, you need a vacation from your vacation.
no, I just need a job that pays 2 6-month vacations a year.
I just need my doctor to prescribe me the Caribbean as a
Well,
pill.
Michael, and you need to get your international nursing license and go work on a ship.
Can I just get an international cheek pinching license? I'll make it myself. Can I be the international hype person for someone? I will.
Because when we were on the ship, at least I remember 3 times they called for a medic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I heard 3 and I've seen a 4th.
I've only heard of one, but I've heard afterwards there's 3.
Well, there was 2 at
3.
the
One of them was
investment.
someone fell down the stairs.
I thought it was
and
one.
the others, one of them fell down the stairs.
There was a kid fell down stairs. There was 2 calls while we were in the dining room, and we were on the 3rd level of Blush Dining Room, and the call was for the 4th level of Blush Dining Room.
My favorite one is Michael Ann's call.
There was one in the Ocean, or not the Ocean, in the Ovation Theater, and then
Yeah.
one I seen, but it wasn't. I didn't hear. Was I went to go to Guy's Burgers, and there's a lady down on the ground, well, sitting down on the ground, and they had ice on her knee, or something, and they were tending to her. And then the medics come along. And
There's the one in the Ovation Theater. I want to give them a round of applause. They kept singing, lip syncing while the emergency was going on. They are trained very well. If emergency comes on,
Yeah.
Actually,
the show must go on.
The show kept going.
actually, I heard they were interviewing the performers, and they explained exactly how that happened. They didn't know anything that happened. Their earpieces turn off. Sorry, their earpieces don't turn off, but they don't hear the music. They hear the music in their ears, but when the music stops, it stops in their ears, and they don't hear the announcement, but they keep going.
So that's why the guy at the piano went back to keep the beat, so he knew what part of the song he was at. And that was totally improvised.
Other than the pianist forgot the words, and the blonde guy Nathan goes, "You got this."
Yeah.
I went to the Q&A.
Nathan was my mustard guy.
I went to the Q&A for the playlist. There was Gerald and two of the girls, Ava and Kira. They were talking about all the stuff.
I'm telling you, Carnival hired the best singers, like best.
That lady that did the lady that did the Whitney Houston thing. Holy moly, she belted that out.
But Michael Ann could tell you.
Was that the girl with the dark hair?
Yeah. The one that kind of looked like
Hazel.
Ben.
Hazel,
yeah. But even that young girl with the blonde, the pink hair that we listened to, her pitch, hitting those high notes, perfect every time. I said to myself, my singing coach is like sitting here in this room because she had just passed away like a month before. So
the one girl, it was her first contract. She just graduated high school last year.
The little cute little blonde.
She was kind of a sandy blonde. Her hair was kind of longer. The smaller blonde had a British accent, but the other one was American.
Yes. And the American one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I thought it is.
She had just graduated high school.
Wow.
It was her first real.
Yeah, she was at that Q&A.
Taken dancing all her life, and then a little bit of singing and that. So.
What do you mean? Why is Sean asking me what's going on? It's not HELL here. It's let it go, temperatures, let it go.
I don't know what HE double hockey stick's been out there. The last ones were an angel and a devil, so I was like, I don't know.
They're trying to tell you that they're devilishly good-looking angels. There you go.
Yeah, I've had several devils, only one angel.
Was it the same devil every time? Ah!
I forgot to even notice what costumes Harper and Neo
Oh, is Busby in the chat? Busby, at my work, there was a little ducky. I'm going to say ducky, but Busby knows what to insert. He was so cute, but I couldn't take a picture, but it was so cute.
Stop. Oh, see, what was it? Where were we? I've seen pictures of roosters and chickens, and I was like, oh, I was at went into Bucky's on the way back with Amy. Seeing pictures and that with roosters and that on. I was like, oh, I didn't bring my camera, and so I couldn't take pictures of them for Busby.
Oh my God, Busby had onesies. But the only problem is, Bucky's doesn't think of us ladies because the onesies I buy always have a
Trapdoor.
emergency hatch.
I can't buy those because that's just too much effort.
Steve's like,
In an
no, I need a
emergency.
remote. Poof. Take it off. Poof.
Yeah, that's just asking for trouble.
And he goes, I don't want to put electronics back there.
Yeah,
Oh,
those onesies outfit are really popular right now in the U.S.
Yeah, but they don't have all an emergency trap.
No, they don't.
See, in Canada, because it's
Yeah.
cold,
You need a front door and a back door.
You get a little back door. Yes, trust me. So you stay warm, the rest of you. That's why I want a Silk bag, but they still don't have an emergency hatch.
Yep.
Silk bag, make me your sponsor. Fix the Canadian problem.
Yeah. In Canada, you don't want to have to take the whole thing down to do your business because you get frozen.
Yeah, then I can break icicles with. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, let's leave it at that.
Insert your own joke here.
Yep.
But yeah,
There's so much more to talk about, but we'll save it next week.
it was fun.
I'll have more pictures and videos and stuff.
Yeah, I have to say, I have to download my pictures and stuff. I haven't done that yet.
I haven't done much because every time I sat at the computer, it was like,
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
tell you
okay.
a funny story privately. You're gonna laugh. I wasn't laughing at 3 a.m. though, but it
have
was.
you ever heard a code word on a ship before?
Yes.
Huh?
Did they not call one of the codes? Yeah, during the practice drill that my ears were ringing for 6 hours. They did call a practice word, the code word.
The heck was that, Callie? There's a lot of bang out there.
But the only thing I regret, we didn't find the United guest services lounge or whatever.
Oh, they
No.
have one.
It was the opposite way to where we.
That's what I figure was not the same area.
They did have a couple of singles nights, but no one shows up. I went and I couldn't tell if there were singles or just people sitting at the bar, so I left.
I didn't have a drink at the Alchemy Bar this time.
Well, we went and the Alchemy Bar was weird.
It's in a weird
I
position.
didn't even get my cherries at the Alchemy Bar. That's how weird it was.
It was in the
Weird.
Ocean Plaza too.
Yeah, but we were sitting there and it was just weird. It just didn't have the same. I'm sorry, Carnival. The Breeze and the Alchemy was not a hit. The location was no location.
It was better on the horizon.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Horizon. It was central, and it had
There was a washroom.
on-site sushi was on the other side of the
Yeah.
hallway,
Yes.
and then there was something else on the other side of the hallway. So there was space out around.
This was like sardines.
Having it in Ocean Plaza and stuck up against there, and then there was something over there and something over there, and there was just like not room.
And then there was a door on top of it, so there was a breezeway on top, and I was like, so why is all this traffic in just this little section?
in a congested spot. It's not
Yeah.
Callie, stop whining.
He's like, but I'm just telling, he's telling his version of what happened when you were not there. And that's why.
And then I roll my eyes. I roll his eyes and looks the other way.
It's like, you're
Are
not
you trying
listening
to
to
say
me.
I didn't get any food while you were gone, Mom? I want your food.
Oh, you got food because I could see how far down your food bin is. And your daddy bought you treats yesterday. Yes, he did. Yesterday. he did.
Rob, what did you do on your last cruise? Yummy, eh?
No.
Yes, he's already given me enough trouble since I came home.
Oh, yeah. And then he looked at Steve and I going, you took her away, didn't you? She smells like you guys.
And now he says, he's a bed hog. Tell me about it. I sleep with him every night. Yes. At least you've been good since I came back. You're staying in one spot, not moving all over the bed. The real question is what I didn't do, B. What didn't I do?
Well, I can tell you what I didn't do and what I did do.
I could tell you,
What I
but
didn't do is shorter list than what I did do.
I got to swim in the ocean.
I got a free meal at La Cucina.
Did you know that the ocean is really salty?
Yes.
I did not know. I knew that, but I didn't know that.
He was like, it tastes like the salty rim of it.
everybody tells you it's salty. You really don't believe them until, because that happened to me in Cuba. I got slapped in the face by a wave. It's like, well, he is salty.
Yeah.
But we're used to the big Canadian Great Lakes, which are, the ocean of Canada, as we used to say.
They're big, yeah,
They're huge, but
and they're really cold.
you can drink them.
Well, technically, yeah, you can. I'd maybe filter it a bit, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just so you're not going, I need to replenish already.
So that's where you get your, people don't know this, but you get salt from the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh,
And different oceans have different, like, kind of salt.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's Celtic Sea, because that's in the Celtic area, or Celtic, whatever you want to
I
call
went
it.
to Bon Air, and it's like back to Bon Air. I need to go to the store that sells you the salt that they have there. But it was cool because they got the salt flats there, and you could see where they let it evaporate, and then they pile it all up to be shipped to wherever. And I learned that the different what they call pins, but they're a cement pillar type, or like a cement pyramid, but a very tall one.
Yeah.
They're different colors, and that denotes the different grades of salt.
now I wanted to see that on the ship, how they desalinate the water, because that's a very, very complex and expensive process.
But Steve missed the walk around the
Yeah.
ship. But
I missed my fishbowl too.
Steve,
Again,
is it time to book another cruise now? Rod wants to know.
no.
But then
Yes.
his next comment is,
Nope.
say guys trip.
No. I don't have the money.
I will only fly out of Detroit now. I'm sorry.
It's time to book another cruise.
Sandy, while you're eating supper, are we booking another cruise?
You have to look at your cruise. Now, you do get better cruises, let's say, if you gamble. So, I did go to the casino.
They tried to kill me at the smoking casino, so no thanks.
I will
Thank you,
say one
Lady.
thing for that smoking casino. It wasn't as bad as the one on Horizon.
No, it
Because
wasn't.
I didn't walk through that one, but it was still.
I walked through both, but I smelt some of it, but it wasn't as strong and congested as the one on Horizon.
Okay. I didn't walk through that one. I was like, no, avoid it at all costs. I learned my lesson on the Horizon. I had to take my puffer like 4 times.
I
They're
think
saying
so.
we need to book the rock and roll cruise. A little over my budget.
Can I just answer, Rob? 30 minutes versus 2.5 hours. That's why. My
No
time
worries.
is precious.
Air Canada.
For half an
In
hour.
Canada, 2.5 hours. In Detroit, maximum 30 minutes. And that's with them rechecking 3 luggages.
Yeah, I got patted down for some reason.
And stuff got rechecked twice in Steve's case.
I got patted down coming back. And the lady said, we got to check your arms. I said, okay, they're just my arms. Check and see if I got hiding something in there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she said, I got to check your arms. I'm going, okay.
Here, let me just unzip that. Okay.
Yeah, like, what do you want me to do?
Seems every time I go through.
Even
But
when
I
I was
was-
young, I had big arm, big slab when I was young, even though I was skinny. Just a hereditary thing.
Yeah. Same here. I have the jowls. It's hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
And the horseshoe. Can't get rid of it.
All right.
My former coworker, her daughter-in-law, every time you go to take a picture of it, it's always.
Yeah.
She said,
I know the thing. James is going on the rock and roll cruise?
Yeah.
James, are you really booked on that cruise?
If I got a good deal to go on it, I would go on it. But I've been told you, unless you book through a certain person,
You can still go on the cruise.
Yeah.
You can still go on the cruise and you can still
Oh my God.
participate.
That's so true, Sandra. That film. That was disgusting.
salty film on the vehicles, and you can feel it on your skin with the wind blowing. It's like,
Yeah.
I kept taking pictures and my phone says, wash your screen. I was like, what's wrong with my screen? I didn't touch it. But then it had that salt film on it, and that's why I was a little blurry around the sides.
Yeah. How many times I could have cleaned my glasses? Just
Yeah,
me?
Rob, you work there. That's why. They're like, oh, we've already
It's
verified.
probably got pre-check. I don't fly it often enough to have pre-check.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, I asked James. I did not ask Sean.
Minutes all the time.
No, 2.5 hours. I was not impressed.
Like, this is the second time I've flown out of Detroit, and both times going through custom or going through TSA was like,
And the lineup, like I tell you, is short. Oh, you know the lineup that we went like this?
yep.
The one in Canada was like 10 people that.
See, yeah, because in Toronto,
And it was 3 times the length. So I was like, no.
in Toronto, they believe that all the morning flights that go out should only require one security line.
Yeah, so
Isn't that a little insert your own explicits?
But I was like,
But the line going to Houston, getting on in Detroit, it never stopped moving. Sometimes we got
Never.
into it.
never.
No, it was a line,
Yeah.
but it kept going. And we didn't have to take our shoes off or belt off.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, no one went to get it. When we came back,
When we came back, yeah, we had to.
I was prepared to when we left.
So, because I had already saw that online that they had new technology scanners that you didn't have to
Yeah.
take
Canada
anything
has
out
to
of
know.
your bags. You just put the bags on the thing and away it went.
That's why they had to stop us because they're like, what is this? And Steve's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's our iced tea. You can scan it, you can open it to test it. We don't care.
Did he give it back to us?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, because it wasn't open, yeah.
And Houston had all 5 of the newer scanners. So it was like, put your stuff in there, in the bin.
And Steve goes, do you want my dog tag? They're like, no, sir. No, sir. Just, that's okay, sir. Steve's like, the last time I had to take everything off except like.
But something on me triggered it on the way back home.
See? Yeah, that's
But
it.
I don't know what it was, though.
Sandy, how dare you smuggle metal in your knees?
Well, see, the hobby airport did not have the new technology yet, so I had to take my stuff out.
That's Toronto, but then they put like 5 flights in one line. It takes forever. 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
The
it took
hobby said they're on the list for the next upgrade, but who knows when that will be?
Exactly. That's the thing. Well, when you're there at the airport at 2:00 in the morning,
2 in the morning, yeah.
and
Our flight left at 7:50.
and we didn't get through the line till 6:45.
They were already boarding by the time we got there.
Yeah, I went to the washroom and Steve was like, rah, rah, rah. I was like, I'm coming. I need to pee. I was brushing my teeth while I was peeing because I didn't have time.
Oh, check something here. Double
But
check.
yeah. But I was impressed, like, because, you had to scan like this. And I was like, I'm ready. I'm like, I know what to come. And they just let me stay there. I was like,
No, I was impressed by
"Just stand
United.
here. Okay. She's like, you're fine. I'm like, okay.
I'm just trying to.
Because the first time when we were in Miami, no, it wasn't Miami. Yeah, it was Miami. They're like, what's here? I said, well, I had surgery there. Do you have any metal? I said, I don't know. I was asleep, so they could have put some staples or metal or something. I don't know. I said, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's not something they told me about,
We did get moved up on that
That's what I told you. We got upgraded, which to me was a
because our
downgrade.
seats were row 29 to come
I
back.
told you. Yeah.
I thought it was, but I didn't have my book because it was buried in my seat was 29D to come back, and we were in 7.
You were in 7. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
we had the whole row, so it didn't matter what seat. We could just pick whatever seat we wanted in
No,
that row.
behind
But they put us in the sardine row. Like,
Yeah, there was Well, because the thing, we were right behind the
That's sardine room.
glass or whatever. There was the wall there, so you had the seats that had the table in the side, rather than have the table flow down there. So they had so we got to move back to the.
I was claustrophobic as AF. Like I was like,
Yeah, but that flight at least was only 3/4 full.
I said, please don't leave me here. Just please don't leave me here because I will not do the flight very well.
She just didn't want to sit next to me. That's all. That's what it
No,
was.
I just did not like the sardine box. I'm claustrophobic, and you're reminding me I'm claustrophobic. I was like, no,
Yeah.
thanks. I was like,
When you had your butt between two things, and it's like you can't move either way.
I already took my buffer, I already took my relaxing medicine, and now you're gonna put me in a box, and then you're putting me a box and a box and a box. No, that's a little too much.
At least from the row you went into and back, you can put up the arm in between.
That's what I'm saying. And even, but I didn't even know that seat was like this. And I was like, seat seems reclined, but I was like, well, I'm not even gonna ask. I was just like, let's just let the plane go, and then I can think about it. And then my Glenn's like, look outside. I was like, I'm done. And just let me be. I'm just done. Let the medication take over, and I'm just done.
At least
Sandy
we
did.
got home.
Sandy did have one knee done at a time.
Yeah. No, they liked me.
Who did?
The United is very nice.
It was
Yeah.
much better than Air Canada.
They gave Michael Ann double gluten-free snacks. Double.
They scared the hell out of me when I was trying to sleep. The poor
And Steve
waitress.
almost did a karate chop on the lady. It's like, snack. He's like, I was like, do not hit the lady.
I think after that she wisened up and didn't ask me anymore.
She stayed about, snack, sir? Drink, sir?
No, I declined everything because I don't remember Michael Ann getting a snack. I think she forgot to ask me, or she left me alone then.
James, I don't drink, so I had to take pills. So trust me. And I was chewing gum, and I was like, do not fall asleep while chewing gum. That's all we need is for you to choke on a plane.
Yeah.
We were sitting right behind business
Michael,
class.
I can tell you how big my gum was. It was big. I was like,
I did like the plane we came back on though, with because we had the screens in the
yeah, that was.
got
that
to
was
watch
upgrade
where the
already.
plane was at and all that stuff.
See,
Yeah,
we didn't have one on Air Canada. I'm just saying.
No, Air Canada sucked. Sorry, Air Canada, but you dropped the ball.
I would like to go to the Parliament and change Air Canada to something else.
I mean, there was nothing wrong with the staff and stuff. I mean,
No, the
they
staff
were
was nice.
absolutely wonderful. They had to follow their rules that Air Canada put out, and that was all fine. But other than that, my lord.
Oh Lord, he said.
Yes, we went to Bucky's twice.
Yep.
But
On the way
Steve
down
had a
and on the way back.
pina colada and what did I
Okay.
have? Cherry
You had cherry something.
cola.
And we were drinking it in the store. Hadn't paid for it yet.
We were illegals.
We were illegal drinkers.
Okay, Bucky's, I need to know. Why is there not rollerblades acceptable, and where are the stupid seats on the pushing carts? I'm just gonna say.
It's so big, and I didn't go to all of it. I just went to where the T-shirts and the magnets and stuff were, and the food was, and
The meat is expensive though. It's Canadian prices.
Yeah, that
That was not American prices. That was Canadian prices and
I'm not
American.
paying $12 US for a
as,
sandwich.
That's why I said that was.
as soon as I went to the meat counter, I'm like, oh, I'm back in Canada. Oh, look, I'm in the States. Oh, I'm Canada. Yeah, States, Canada, States, Canada.
Steve was like, "Wow, that's expensive." I was like, "Yeah," but it's
Well,
okay.
good, but holy moly.
We still enjoyed the pepperettes from Troy and Sanders. Delicious.
Which reminds me that there's meat in the bin. in Troy's truck from Gary.
Oh, we're gonna have to eat it when we're there. We have a snack before we come back. Yes. Thank you, Uncle Gary.
Road snacks.
Road snack. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna stop at Walmart and just stuff my face. I even
See,
declare
Buc-ee's is
my
great.
stomach is full.
I didn't get any
Like
white
the
cheddar ones.
Oh, they're fantastic.
We've
I
tried those, but we got the
I got salted caramel in the small bag.
I don't like. I tried the salted caramel in a sample one time, and I didn't like it. It's too sweet for me.
Well, I got them before the cruise, but I never ate them till Saturday morning. Well, we were in Bucky's parking lot waiting for Troy and Sandy and V and Steve to meet us. And Amy got herself a breakfast sandwich, but I was like, hey, I still got nuggets.
Hi, Peace Journey.
Thank you, Journey. Welcome in. I got a feeling my trick-or-treaters are done because there hasn't been any for a while.
Well, it's cold and windy, so it's rainy here too.
We had some big drops for a few minutes out there, but then it quit. But I've had all the neighbors. Even the two that went to their dads, they were back. And then what the other kid down there I forgot about. Actually, no, there's one boy at the far end that has been coming around, but I don't know whether they celebrated or not.
Right?
We just met Jeremy. Cheryl stayed home with the kids because it was a school night.
Yeah, we forgot it was a school night. But it's okay. We were thinking of him. I sent him a little care package.
Yep. Got to meet Jeremy that night, and we met Mike from Adventures of Traveling Mike the night before. So
And we had laughs. Oh my god, did we have laughs? Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Gary
hey,
was almost having a heart attack at how much he was laughing.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just saying, when you meet up with friends, you just meet up with friends. You know.
this time seems so short, though.
Yeah, it's just. I'm like, darn it. Oh, is Troy still in the thing? How's the booze, Troy? Did you finish a bottle yet?
What?
Yeah, Sandy literally went to go buy a box of booze. A box. I was like,
Oh yeah. When we met up with Mike, she went down to the liquor store and comes back with a box.
and we're like, a box?
Well, some kind of rum or something that they can't get.
Yeah, that's the way.
And then they had another bottle or two coming off the ship. So they were
Yeah,
adding to the box, so they're set up for the year, probably.
if not for a good party.
They
That's
enjoyed
the
the
problem. I
tequila.
don't drink, so I'm like,
They enjoyed the tequila
I
taste.
did have a drink
after how many years?
after many, many years. I had a drink that didn't require me to have a cold.
Was that at Nachi?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the only
Well,
thing.
we
the
paid
only,
for it.
the only drink that I ever had on purpose since 2010. And I probably will never have another one for many, many years.
I was wondering if my last one had alcohol in it because I don't know, it tastes different. But Steve said my cheeks were not red.
No, you were okay.
I don't know what they put in it.
Oh, roofies. You didn't go woofy woofy.
Let's just say there were several on the cruise from all over the world that were really drunk.
Rob, it is possible because we would like to go out of April or May.
Captain Morgan Cherry Vanilla Spiced Rum, no longer.
There we go. That's why she bought a whole box. It smelled delicious. Let me tell you, it smelled delicious. Peanut butter tequila.
They want the tequila tasting, and there's peanut butter tequila and chocolate tequila, and then mix them together with like a Reese.
Oh, nice. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I get that.
But I think they said that tequila was like $80 a bottle.
Well,
Yeah,
since you're there, might as well enjoy it.
Didn't they have that tequila tasting on the ship?
No,
No,
not
it's
on
a
the
port,
ship.
I
Not
think.
the port.
Oh,
So was that at Costa Maya or Progreso? Yucatan.
Might have been Progresso. Could have been. Could have been
We
Cozumel.
didn't have a Cuban sandwich. I forgot to order a Cuban sandwich.
That's only in Miami.
Yeah, but the ship usually has.
I had a Cuban on the horizon, and it was not great.
But you know what? Pizza was disappointing. I tried it a second time. Still disappointing. Oh, 2 for nice.
Like $5 a bottle of rum tequila, maybe. Progresso.
Nice. Busby!
hey, Bugsby.
Wait. Trick or treat, Busby! I brought you some Timbits. Don't spook. Oh. Michael Ann brought you the ambulance in case you needed a free ride.
It's just the ambulance, Callie. It went through over there.
Busby, somebody dressed up as a duck for you. And I couldn't take a picture, but he was so cute. He was so cute. I
Stop.
was like, Busby, do you want to see my duck?
It doesn't sound right when you say that.
No, but the other word is better, but I can't say it. Insert here.
Busby knows.
Ah. Oh, I had issues before I left too with this top chat that would not change. And then I'd go comment and it would show me the comments, but there was no space so I could type in. And I was like, what the?
Stop.
It's that meta AI. You know what I
No.
learned about AI? You know, people who have their Ray-Bans, if I'm recording and I'm walking and Roxy's walking towards me, when I download that information, I can ask AI to identify who this person is. And they will tell me your name, your address, your email, and your phone number.
That's creepy.
And I was like, whoa. So from now on, I think I'm going to start having a headband says, this is trademarked. No permission without written or written permission. Because I'm like, geez, Louise. Anyways, I will be back.
Yes.
If I don't see you later, beautiful people, I'll be back.
I would love to have the Ray-Ban spy glasses, but they're $4,000.
Yeah, too much. Callie, stop.
Yeah.
Found a toy rooster in Walmart yesterday. I'll have to show it to you. Well, I've seen some cute pictures and or little signs and sayings in Buc-ee's. Well, it was with Amy on the way back, but I forgot to take my camera or my phone in with me, so I didn't get pictures. We had so much fun, and I can't wait to share pictures and all that stuff. But hey.
Yeah, I have lots I want to put out, but I haven't put anything yet. Hi!
Hello.
Hey, Stevie.
Here's my brother from another
Oh,
mother.
yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
You young lady staying out of trouble?
Yeah.
Don't lie now.
Yeah.
I was on a cruise with you, my dear. I know how much trouble you got into.
I didn't hang a sock on my door, so I was good.
No sock. Okay. Well, that's okay.
At least my steak's cooked perfect tonight.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't, well, yeah. That's all I have to say. That's like knock off the horns and put a carcass on my plate. That's kind of what
No,
happened.
that's cooked and still pink. That's the way
Yeah.
I like my meat.
No,
I-
I like mine medium well.
Yeah, same here.
No,
I don't mind
like,
a bit of pink, but I don't
like
want it still moving.
Now, still
Now-
moving was my prime rib. The
Oh,
first
this-
prime
yeah.
rib they got me.
On the ship, one of those was still moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could hear it. It's like, moo, I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, when I tried to stick my fork in that prime rib, and it's like, yeah, that's a little bit more red.
Yeah.
Not my kind of thing, no. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not big on beef, to be honest, or any game meat, to be honest. But
I love beef. It just didn't like me for a while.
Candy, you're not coming up here. Sit down there. Yeah.
so,
I cut this up, and you can have the fat off it. I'll put it in your plate. But you're not getting it off my plate, so
but
when
I
they
think
say
out of
you-
the, I think out of the two ships, I think I like the Horizon a little bit better.
same.
You know, I don't know why. They're perfectly fine ships. Like, don't get me wrong, but for some reason, the Horizon seemed to be more organized, if that makes sense. I like the Breeze for that atrium with the elevators that you can see the atrium. Like that, I liked better than the Horizon. But
Yeah.
overall, I'd probably go on the Horizon again. Nothing
matter-
wrong with the Breeze. It's just, I don't know. I just kind of lean towards the Horizon.
Well, my first ship, it was okay. So
Yep.
there's going to be others down the road. It may take me a year, it may take me 6 months, it may take me 2 years, but I'm not through traveling.
Yeah. Go do what you can when you can.
Yeah.
So, save up what you can and take the trips that you can, because you can't take it with you. You can't take money with you when you're
No.
going to that other place.
The only problem with that cruise just made me want to cruise again and again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's a problem that everybody has off of their first cruise. They want to do it again, which is actually probably what they want. They want to impress you so that you come back again.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I mean, look at that, the place that Gary and Sandra, was it Sandra?
Sharon?
Sharon, that they brought us to. Those people already knew them. So they were there probably countless times already.
Almost every time they go to Cozumel.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, interesting. If we know that we're going to that place, then we might have to make a reservation. I wouldn't mind going back there. That was a nice place to stay. If there was hotels around there, I'd probably do that.
Thanks, Sandra.
Wow.
The guy in the budgie smuggler.
Huh? Oh, God, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
sharing-
no.
I'm not sharing that publicly.
No. That was almost as bad as Cheese Grater Lady.
It wouldn't have been as bad, but it was Hawaiian themed bungee smugglers.
No smuggling of the bungees or budgies. No, thank you.
It didn't leave anything to the imagination. We'll just put it that way.
Okay, excuse me while I.
He wasn't,
Oh.
he wasn't a heavy set person, but he just wasn't the person that needed to be in bungee smugglers. Put it that way.
No.
He was fit, but nothing was left to the imagination.
No. Just because you're fit doesn't mean that you should show it off.
You just ate steak.
I'd rather been in the Santa. I'd rather have been Santa Claus in his boxers. Bait.
Yeah.
His Santa Claus had on bathing suit that had Santa Clauses on them. So I'd rather
Yeah.
see that any day.
Yeah.
From the front was way worse. Yes, I know, Sandy. That's what the view I got.
I was gonna try and find some turpentine to wash my eyes out,
I was
but
waiting
he
for
kept
the
coming
elevator.
back.
I was waiting for the elevator just off the Lido deck, and I happened to turn around. I was like, "Holy!" Yeah.
Perhaps I should go on a ship and wear that yellow thing that Borat wore. How do you think that'll make everybody look?
You have bungee smugglers, so you just don't wear them in public.
Yeah, that's something that you use in the bedroom or in private. I wouldn't take that stuff out in public. But
If anyone wants to know, he was wearing a Speedo. That's the way we say it in America.
okay. Wow. Not the best thing.
No, the only good looking really guy that I saw was the one picking me up that was married when I fell in the sand.
Ah. There you go.
My goodness.
I barely got out of the ocean too.
I'm out to eat. Don't make me
And
lose my appetite.
when you're a short person, a woman or a man, getting down that 3-foot drop, we're exaggerating, but it was erosion from the hurricanes. And
Yeah.
It was pretty close. It was between 2.5 and 3 foot.
yeah,
There was sand here and there was sand down here, but it was like straight drop. It was not graduated down.
Yeah. Now that was a bit tricky. If you didn't watch your footing, you would have went head over tea kettle. So, I mean, you would have had the ocean there to catch you, but you would have been another 5 feet away from the ocean. So the soft sand would have caught you.
well, see, I'm not even 5 foot yet.
Hmm.
And I know my friend is taller than 5 foot. And that was one of the pools I went into. I got in and got right back out as quick as I could because it was deeper than 4. It was like almost 5. They had it overfilled, I think.
No, a lot of pools are about 5 feet, maybe even 6 at the deep end.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like treading water today.
Could have got your life jacket.
The hot tub was very nice.
I know. Get over here.
It's not like he hasn't had it. He had all the fat in his pool.
Nada comes home.
It's all my fault. I came home spoiled and rotten.
Oh yeah, the rainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to stay about another hour, but when it started raining, we decided it was time to head on out.
Yeah, because we weren't sure if we were going to get that rain at the pier either. And I didn't really want to walk through the rain whatever. It's you go back to your room, you change, no big deal.
Couldn't find the button.
It wasn't the rain; it was the thunder and the lightning that was in the background.
Yeah, we didn't get that. We got a little tiny bit of rain, but that was about it.
Yeah,
We got back in plenty of time, though.
yeah. Some others, Sandra and them, they got a big heavy rain where they were at.
Mhm.
I was hearing that. I didn't see it, but apparently there was quite a bit of rain at one of the other places at the stop off.
They were just like 5 miles away from us, and we didn't know that. But they couldn't get into our group because they waited to the last minute to see, and it was.
Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, that was spoken about. Yeah. Oh, they would have had fun with us, I'm sure.
Well, Gary and Sandra, Gary's booked another trip on another ship to go back.
Yeah.
Already, yep.
She don't know where he got the deal from. His friends was going, and so he booked it.
I just saw this thing from Down Under Cruisers. Steve the Rabbi is watching. Hey, are you sure you want him to watch? And no, not everybody needs a lift occasionally. Mr. Rabbi, nobody needs that kind of a lift, especially not me.
All right. I heard the states were getting bad weather. I forgot about that.
What was that? Excuse me, downloading. In Galveston, what was that picture that somebody sent us about? There's a whole bunch of tents and stuff in Galveston, or what was going on there? Do you guys know about that?
No, I got the one where the rough seas were at the ports yesterday.
Sandra shared the picture down
Yeah.
by the pier there. There's
Yeah.
one, like vendor tents or something.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what are they called?
There was a bunch of vendor like tents or something.
Oh, vendors. Okay. I thought it was like a demonstration or something, or people were hanging out and living there for a bit or something, or
Oh, it's a bike rally. And they
something. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, anyway.
So if somebody else has said something in the chat, my apologies. I just don't check the chat very often because I didn't know that's what I had to do.
Right.
Um,
Oh, a bikers rally this weekend.
oh, hello, Troy. I see you're saying hi. I'm trying to go back a little bit in the chat because I think I missed a couple people saying hi to me.
Yeah, other side of the island from you guys.
Oh, okay.
Hello, James. Appreciate
Well,
it.
they were supposed to be on a snorkeling thing, but the way the rough waters, they were advised unless they're strong swimmers to not go on that.
Yeah. We heard something about that too, I think, at the on the cruise. Yes, hello, Danny D. I just saw your message. I am not a very good person for this. Oh, darn it. What is that?
Leslie says if you're going to be a YouTuber, you have to read chat.
I am not going to make a good YouTuber, then I'll tell you that right now.
It's been a long day for him.
So if I've missed somebody saying hi, please forgive me. I know not what I do.
He's up early in the mornings working.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you can't have apple crisp. I shouldn't be eating it either, but I already had candy. So I can't imagine a biker rally there because it was busy enough when we were there.
Yeah, that was a couple of days later, so perhaps the boats had already all gone, maybe? I don't know.
The Breeze sailed out on Saturday. That would be another 4-day or 5-day.
Cruising on the high seas was asking, what place was that, Steve? I'm assuming you're talking the place in Cozumel that we went off at. Do you remember what that place was called, Mike Land?
Nachi Kokum.
Nachi Kokum. So I...
Here. You want to take a break for a second? If you're still here, Rob, I'll put a short video. You can see the name of the place.
That was a fun place. Yeah.
I love Cozumel. We went to the port shopping, and that port shopping was like a fancy outdoor mall. It was nice. And the prices, other than the jewelry prices being really high, the prices of the shops were not really that bad.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't really look at much of the shop stuff because I know it's pretty expensive, or can be pretty expensive.
it wasn't too bad.
I know when we went on the Horizon, a couple of times that we went off, um, I found it quite expensive, at least for the jewelry stores that we walked into, just for giggles to see what it's all about. It's like, holy moly! I need to take a mortgage out on my home just to pay for some of this stuff.
Yeah, it was real. It's not like one of these K jewelers or some of your local chain places, that says it's supposed to be good stuff. This was high quality, good stuff. Yeah, t-shirts weren't too bad. I think the t-shirts were around $14, $15 a piece.
Yes, I think so. I
Yeah, they
can't
weren't
remember.
that bad.
I bought my shirts, or V bought the shirts for us on the breeze in the stores, and I don't think
Yeah,
they were too bad. There was a
yeah,
sale going on though at the time.
yeah. We got them on a sale. Michael Ann and I went to one of the show talks, I guess is what you call it, and they gave you out a coupon. And if you didn't go to that talk or learn whatever it was, you didn't get the coupon.
Oh, okay,
You had to be there to get the coupons.
yeah. I know there's a friend of mine from my work. He went on a trip somewhere. I can't remember now, but the thing that he remembered most is when you get off on these ports or something that they take you to. They have these talks, and they try to get you to buy into timeshares and things like
Yeah,
that, right? And if the first one doesn't get you, they send you to another one, and then to another one, and then to another one, until you get that free whatever it is that they're telling you can get free. And this guy, he went through like 7 of these sales pitches before he could get this free thing that was like $20-$30, right? Or maybe more. But they really try to sell you on these things.
Don't even
right.
start with me on that.
Okay, so you've been through that, yeah.
Oh, the spa. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was lazy on my keto before the cruise, and I weighed myself before the cruise, and I put on about 4 or 5 pounds. I go to the spa. Because we had a spa balcony. We had a free analysis thing.
Okay, I know where yeah, I've heard this, yeah. That
According to his scale, I put on 20 pounds from the time I left home here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came home and I stepped on the scales. I put maybe 10 pounds on altogether, counting before the cruise and on the cruise.
I would have said, here, let's take a weight, one of those arm bell weights that's like 1 kilogram. Let's put that on the scale and see if your scale is calibrated correctly.
Yeah.
Watch her start backpedaling.
Yeah, make sure that he doesn't have his foot on the scale while you're standing there.
Or that, yeah.
And just made me and Amy feel like crap because we're obese and that's affecting our metabolism, blah, 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 and what's causing inflammation. And for her, it takes 6 months, and you can have these supplements. And me, it's going to take 6 months to get part way and a year to get. And for 6 months, it would only cost you $900 and something odd dollars. In a year, would be
Yeah.
or $1,800. I said that's more than my freaking rent. No.
When
I
you're
would've
telling
told that lady to pound salt, to be honest.
when
But
you're
anyway.
telling a person that's already a small person that they're overweight,
Yeah,
that's not right.
No, I
yes,
don't think
I'm
that was.
screwing around today with but I went right back to keto stuff when I got home.
Yeah. Well, you're on vacation. You're allowed to. Calories don't count when you're on vacation. You're allowed to cheat a little bit. I mean, we all did. And then when you get home, you try to get back onto your normal diet and
And I was
keep
doing
going.
10,000 to 13,000 steps a day.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing too. When you have to walk from one end of the boat to the other, you don't think it's very far, but you do it 3 or 4 times a day. It gets
Well,
to be far.
Yeah, supper time, and I'm walking down to dinner, and all of a sudden my Fitbit's going crazy because I hit 10,000 steps, and I'm like, I'm not even done for today yet.
Yeah. I left my phone in the room most of the time, and I was still hitting 7,000 steps. 6 to 7,000 steps. And that was with my phone in the room.
And this guy was disgusted with us because we wouldn't buy his. Like, I was like, there's no way I put on 20 pounds. And
I would have looked at him sideways and said, do you even believe what you're saying? Holy moly.
Yeah.
Amy is looking at it going, that's heavier than I've ever been in my life, kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah,
He's
they
like,
had a thing you could spin, and I won one of those. I won something. Well, when I picked it up, it was just to go have my skin analyzed, and she said, "Oh yeah, let him go tell you about your rosacea," because I was red faced. I already knew I had rosacea. Why should I go up there and find out I don't have it bad enough that I need to do anything about it? So why go up there and waste my time to get the prizes that they give away? It's nothing for them, nothing that you really want.
No.
Yep. You're going to give me a prize, give me a free, like, 10, 15-minute massage or some kind of lotion or something that not here's a free analysis so we can tell you you need to buy our product.
Yeah, no.
And spend thousands of dollars. No.
Yeah, it was nothing that I really wanted. She said, "Well, you can pick another one." I picked another one, and I said, "Oh," she said, "there are no." I said, "There's no prizes in there to get a free anything, a free massage, or a free facial, or a free any. What I told her something else, but she said no."
Then I would have said, well, then why am I talking to you if you can't do anything about it? Go away.
The other thing
You're
I really
dismissed.
liked, the thing I really liked about the spa was the stone chairs. Those were comfy. I had a nap in one of those one day.
I was in one of those too. I didn't find them too comfy, but the warm did help with my back.
Yep.
Until the air raid siren went off.
Yeah.
Jesus, Murphy. I thought we were going to be attacked by a whole bunch of airplanes. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. I think I'd rather, instead of get, excuse me, the spa package, I'd rather spend the $100 and go have a day in the spa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amy and I had gone into the thalassotherapy pool the one day, and then we sat on those chairs. They're like a stone tiled lounge chair, and they're heated.
Yeah.
And I put a rolled up towel behind my head, and I had my towel on that, and just sitting there, and I went to sleep. I think Amy did briefly too, and then I went back the last full day. I went back to the thalassotherapy pool, and there was too many people in it, and I just couldn't relax in it. So I thought, screw it, I'll go sit on the chairs. And then it's like, nope, couldn't get comfortable there either. So I said, screw it. And then I realized there was a show on that I had wanted to go see. So I was on real quick and went to the show.
Now, every time I saw a pool with a whole bunch of people in it, I was like, yeah, no, people soup. No, thank you.
Yeah. Did you, one of the other cruise channels, I can't remember they didn't specify which cruise line, but they've been like 12 confirmed cases of Legionnaire's disease.
What?
and they traced it back to the hot tub. But not the people ones, like people soup ones, the ones that are in like private suites.
Ew.
So I was like, ew.
Why do you think I don't want to swim in those? That's why I swam in the ocean.
I know the public ones are drained and cleaned like the pools are.
Mm,
The private ones, I don't think they're coming into your room and cleaning that and the jets and all that.
no, they are not.
I just then I'm thinking going into that philosophy pool, and that even that
V's having convulsions here right now. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
well, I put in my review too as a philosophy pool. Like
Ew.
it's like a hot tub thing, but there's like a metal reclined lounge thing on a
Yeah.
and there's no seats on the other side. There was tiles falling off, and that was yeah, they need to do some repairs on that.
And that was just in sort of an awkward area, to be honest.
That's why we
Yep.
didn't jump in it, because we're like, it's too.
No, it looked a little sketchy, to be honest. There was
Yeah.
one gentleman there, and he was doing his thing, which is fine. But yeah, I took one look at that, and I'm like,
Steven looking at him like,
no.
nah.
Well, they were sitting in it too, and looking in there. There's a deck that people are walking around outside. They can look down inside there.
Yeah,
I'm like, ew. Maybe that's why I couldn't relax the second time. I was like, eh.
The gawkers.
yeah. It's yeah. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, yeah, okay. And it's to your own preference, and my preference is not to make human soup. So
Well, the first time I went in that, the seas were rough. And it was fewer people. It was just Amy and I first, and then a couple others, or 3 or 4 others come in, and then they left. But seas were rough, and we were sitting in that, and you could see the water was doing this and this back and forth, one end to the other. And I was like, water come up to hit this guy in the chin, and then they go away. They come up. I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's where they went from my house to Michael Land's house.
oh, did they?
You're talking about refilling them? See, when we're getting off the ship, they're bringing on the diamond people already on the ship. And so
Yeah.
they don't have they don't have time to drain and refill all these pools and get the bacteria out.
No, because that'd be too much water.
They would lose too much money if they took 2 or 3 hours in between each cell. Extra 2 or 3 hours in between each cell. You know, it would cost too much money. So I did go in the hot tub, and one of them that I went in after I got in, 3 or 4 more people got in. Your body, you know, your body to body, there's no room.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be next to somebody who could be peeing on my leg. No, thanks. No, thanks. I don't know, Sandy. They probably do drain them. I know if the water is, if the sea is really rough, they will drain all the pools, just to get rid of that extra weight. But I don't know if they drain them every day. That I don't know. There's protocols to do things. I really don't know.
Yeah, they had to drain the main pool. They had to drain one of them because someone threw up in it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, ugh.
Very first day, for sail away, we couldn't even sit in the benches around the top where you could put your feet in the pool because somebody had thrown up in the pool and they had to drain it, and they didn't drain it till the next morning.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, okay, no. I'm glad I didn't swim in the pools. I'm just laughing at the Down under cruisers, you
I just
guys.
read that message too.
Yeah. Well,
You guys.
another thing. This is for general information. You cannot wear Crocs in any of the pools on a cruise ship.
No.
They have to be actual water shoes.
Yeah. Because Crocs float, I guess, and they don't want that floating, or that
I
might
don't
look
know.
like something else. I don't know.
No, because
They made me get out. They
Yeah.
made me get out and take my Crocs off, so I will not probably carry them on the next.
No.
I won't. I'll either find me some new water shoes because mine are about 25, 30 years old, and their plastic is not good in them anymore. So I'll find some new ones or go without.
Yeah.
Now, the only time I went in the pool was on the Horizon with V the one night in the tides pool at the back.
Yeah, but you guys, there was virtually nobody else in there, right?
Couple and
Yeah.
a kid. That was it.
That might have been the only time I would have went to, is if there's nobody else around. But you know, I was sitting at the back there the one day.
No, you can't wear Crocs in a pool in any
Yeah.
of the ships or hotels.
No.
Yeah,
They're not water shoes.
yeah, yeah. Because I'm sitting there watching people. They're having a good time. Like, have a good time, yeah. But I'm just thinking, who could be peeing in that pool,
Drunk people.
right? Like, it's the same principle of a swim up pool, or a swim up bar, right? If you watch, nobody gets out to go for a pee.
That's
And they've been drinking there for hours. Like, I know I can't hold my bladder that long, so you do the math on that.
Me either, especially in water.
Hmm?
Especially sitting in water. It's like,
Yeah, like,
I'm getting the urge.
no, you
I
have
couldn't
to.
even do it in the ocean. So
Well, no, you shouldn't do it in the ocean either. But it's like,
I tried, but my body said no.
at least in the ocean, it
Same.
goes away.
It's really diluted. Yeah, the fish do it. The mammals
Well,
in the
I
ocean
mean,
do.
yeah, every mammal that's in the ocean, they have to go to the bathroom somewhere, so they do it in the pool. But sorry, in the ocean. So I mean, yeah.
I just couldn't do it. My body was like, no.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Down under cruisers, yeah.
Just drop a Snickers bar in the pool, watch them run.
No.
Okay.
I'm glad they said Snickers and not Mars.
He said candy bar. I put Snickers.
Yeah,
Mine
the
is
cutest
not
thing
like
on the cruise was a puppy dog.
There was two.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Yeah. And my Candy's looking at me like, Mom, you saw a dog on the cruise and I didn't get to go?
They're apparently registered service dogs. The one had a
They
belt.
were fluffy.
Yeah.
Little fluffies. More than likely.
So it's up to the individual person if they want to be in the pool or not. But I don't know. I just didn't want to.
There's lots of things to do on a cruise than just lay around by a pool.
Yeah,
The pool.
I did that for maybe an hour, just to relax a little bit. But
Yeah, when Roxy and I were just
Yep,
sitting.
yep.
I didn't want to fully go in the pool.
I said after Progresso, I was hanging out with Sandy and Troy on deck 11 in the shaded area.
Yeah.
And Henry was working the bar, delivering from the bar. He would come up and
okay.
serve him several times.
God, he's working there and at night at. Jeez,
He did. He worked there till after 4, and then he went down and worked in the dining room.
Yeah,
jeez, Louise, holy moly!
that's what I'm saying. Like they work.
They're working 12-hour days, 7 days. I couldn't do it.
At least.
I couldn't do it. They're amazing people to be able to do that.
What time was it when we were having pizza and Joven was up in the marketplace cleaning?
11:30.
Wow. They
Yeah,
should
bright-
get paid a lot more than what they do.
Bright and early in the morning when the one time that Roxy and Amy and I were down at breakfast and Sin was in the place.
Yeah, but they work so many months and then they have like 2 months off. So, but when you're on the ship, you're on there 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Uh,
to get through with their job, but
Henry's going home next week.
Yeah.
This week?
yeah, I believe it was next
At the
week.
end, I think it was the end of the cruise that would be getting off like today or
And
something.
Sweet
And then-
Sandra's just back, right?
She's just back, and Jovin's getting off in the middle of November.
Yeah, and our cruise director's getting off on the 17th of November.
Yeah,
He's off until-
that's a good point.
He's off
Sandy,
until
you know.
January, and then he's on the Valor from January to May, and then he's off for a couple months, and then he's, back on July until November. And remember your name no matter where you are, and that is crazy.
Yeah. Busby, I don't know about that blue stuff because I didn't see any of that reaction, but
Yeah.
Busby was just saying that that's why they have that blue dye stuff. I know what you're talking about, but I
But
didn't.
it's salt water versus
It is salted water too. Yes.
So
I don't know. I didn't see anything, so maybe everybody was behaving themselves, but I can't believe that through a whole 5-day cruise that somebody didn't pee in the pool. But I don't know. Maybe they were all nice this time. You could be very right there. But that would be embarrassing if somebody did and that it shows up like that. Then everybody else around would be like, "Oh, we can't do it. We don't want to be embarrassed."
The thing is, if they seen that, they would have to close the pool and drain it again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they will do that every time.
They might have to if it's depending on
I'm
what
just saying.
laws they have to follow.
Just saying,
Yeah,
if that happened several times and they had to drain the pool several times,
you
never
know
know.
what? If I was a captain, I'd say, okay, nobody goes in this pool anymore. You know, if the parents aren't disciplining their children, and say, no, you don't go in the pool anymore.
well, and then that's the
Captain.
reason why, unless your kid's toilet trained, they can't go in the pool.
Yeah.
Very few cruise lines have like toddler areas.
Yeah.
But
I think Carnival does, though. Do they not? Or they have like the things for like, or 2 or 3 and up to 12, like that Camp
Yeah.
Ocean or something.
yeah, they have that, but like aquatic areas.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I have on the channels I follow from Alaska. They have just been on. One from LA down, but it was a royal, and they had a toddler, but yeah, because they don't want any big swimmy diapers leaking. Anyhow, folks, it's been 2.5 hours. I'm going to wrap it up. Anybody that I've sent the link to, if they want to join us backstage to chat, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, I will be back next week, and we're going to be talking more about the cruise, and I'll have pictures and more to share. Maybe we can get more people up here. Anyways, tune into Down Under Cruisers tomorrow night, and you get to talk to Roxy and learn more about what she did on the cruise and stuff. Until then, thanks, guys. Love you
Bye,
all.
everyone.